How many we got? Good to go. Good morning, Keller Williams Partners. How are you today? Let's start right into the COVID-19 coronavirus update. So, we can't seem to get to zero again. A person in their 20s in the Fredericton region has become the 5th active case of the disease in New Brunswick, Public Health announced on Friday. The new case involves a person who was in close contact with a recent confirmed travel-related case. This person is self-isolating, but Public Health news release didn't say when self-isolating started. There are 3 active cases in the Fredericton region, or Zone 3, and 2 in the Moncton region, or Zone 1. None of these people are in the hospital. So out of the total number of cases, out of 170, we still have 5 active cases. We've had 163 recover, 2 deaths, and no one in the hospital. And I believe that we're close to 49,083 now confirmed tests in the province of New Brunswick. So we are doing our part. We're still in very good shape in regards to our battle against this pandemic. If you watch the news in the rest of Canada, there seems to be over 100 plus each day in Ontario and Quebec, and I believe Alberta yesterday hit over 100 as well. So just brace yourself. I really believe that we need to be vigilant. We need to stay as safe as we can. We talked about this probably a month ago, that they're predicting a second wave, and until we can beat this to the ground and be consistent at zero, we will always be reminded to stay safe, and if we can, social distancing, besides washing your hands and all the rest. You may want to consider more than not to insert a mask on your face when you're out in public places such as grocery stores or that of alike. Our job is to not to have this back that we're totally closed down, although there are times where we feel that we're closed down simply because of the interaction and everyone coming together. And I've had several requests as to, can we start having meetings in the office? There just really isn't enough space to do social distancing properly. And because of where we are, and I think because of where you are, we want to set an example for the rest of the industry that we're serious about bringing this pandemic to the ground, and we want to make sure that we're good stewards and that we're looking after our folks. So that's why we're doing Zoom calls once a month. And by the way, we're starting Zoom calls tomorrow. I think at 9 o'clock I'm on a call with our folks in St. John. 10:30 I'm on a call with, I think, the Bathurst office, and then in the afternoon I'm with the folks in Woodstock. And then Thursday we'll be doing Moncton, Fredericton, Miramichi, or whatever's left, Grand Falls. So I just want to make sure that you know that we are reaching out to you. We do care about you. We will be making care calls again this week or the first of next week to ensure that we are reaching you at the highest possible level, so you never, ever, ever feel alone. The other thing that you need to understand, and we want you to understand this, is that there is no crazy calls or minute calls. If you have a question or concern, or you just want to bounce up something off of either Scott or myself or the rest of leadership, do not hesitate to pick up the phone and make the call. That's what we're here for. That's what we want you to know, and that's why we are moving in the right direction, because we're always in contact with each and every one of you. So if we look at the COVID forms, for all updated COVID forms, Atlantic Bubble updates, please click on the link below. I'm sending this out again because this week there was people that said, I don't have the COVID forms, I don't have the operational plan. This has been sent out last week. We're sending it out again this week. You just have to go down and click on it, open up the documents, and then print them all off, and you'll have them. This also includes the updated COVID operational plan, which you must have on your phone or a hard copy in case you're asked for it. All Keller Williams emails have access to this folder, and thus using their personal or team email will give them access as well. Now, technology, command your business, innovate, automate, and dominate. So let's look at command your database. Do what you do best and automate the rest. Easily group and organize your contacts for timely automated follow-up and lead generation, then use smart plans to design specific automatic communication plans for contacts. Hard at work even when you're not. Smart plan lets you save your energy for what's most important. These are all aspects of the command applet. This is the platform of Keller Williams. This is what they spend $1 million to provide to you. Manage your entire book of business with an easy-to-use drag-and-drop dashboard. So everything is there. So you can command your transactions. You can go from one level to the other. Every time you remove a condition, you just go to the next level. You can track it right here. Where simplification meets organization. Opportunities allows you to view your appointments, your listings, your deals, your projected revenue, all in one place. From a streamlined document management to compliance review and more, see the road ahead and keep tabs on your cash flow. Command your consumer experience. Keep your client database where it belongs, with you. As insights are generated by clients' search activity and logged within each contact record, build deeper and more meaningful relationships with your leads, your contacts, and your entire SOI. So again, as consumers start to use the application, it will trace directly back to yourself. Then command your marketing. So deliver leads directly to your pipeline with an effective multi-channel marketing strategy. Peruse a library of over 1,400 ready-made templates to point, click, and customize beautiful branded assets. Using real-time market data, launch dynamic campaigns featuring your designs, then optimize with reporting and analytics. Command to your day. Understand what you have to do at a glance, all while keeping tabs on how each activity drives your big picture goals. Set specific goals around listings, commissions, and profit, then turn your to-do list into action items by creating contact-specific tasks that are visible across command. Then command your network. Grow and manage your referral business with simplicity and transparency. Tap into one of the largest, most profitable real estate networks on the planet. Find trusted partners, negotiate and arrange specifics while keeping your fingers on the pulse on every deal. Keller Williams' worldwide presence spans 36 regions outside the U.S. and Canada, with more on its way. This is a slide that we put up a couple times now. This is the Keller Williams corporate New Brunswick site with all the different regions that we have. And any lead that comes into the Moncton region should, if it goes into a pool, will be for the Moncton people. and no different than in Woodstock, Grand Falls, the Acadian Peninsula, or even St. John. Just a reminder that if you want to post or repost any listings on social media, use the KW New Brunswick listing over the Realtor.ca listings to continue to drive traffic to this site. There are many of you that are posting listings and directing people out of the Keller Williams New Brunswick site and back into Realtor.ca. When you do that, you're actually giving business away. You're giving potential business away for yourself and for your colleagues. So please drive it to the New Brunswick site. And in the past year or so, this is that new site started, I believe, in January or February. Keller Williams New Brunswick has more than 70,000 visits. I believe that we're saying that for so far for the year. I asked clarification on that. That was 70,000 hits in 1 month. So there is a lot of people that are viewing this. It's an awesome piece of equipment that we put in your hands. It was a costly venture to do, but it's working just fine. There's been a couple of glitches in the past with leads going to an area that should have went to another area. David Whalen's on top of that now, making sure that if that happens, he's having conversation with real estate webmasters out of British Columbia to ensure that we can get it corrected and looked after. But again, please, if you want to do yourself a favor and you want to drive traffic to New Brunswick and keep it in Keller Williams, do not send them through Realtor.ca, send them through the provincial site. In regards to pivot and shift ahead, here's this week's schedule. I've had a number of you ask me, you know, what should I go on? What should I look at? What should I learn? What should I do? You know, I'm not sure that's coming at me with a fire hose, not sure what I should do. Well, here's the list for the week of what's going on. So I would suggest that if you've got some time to jump on some of the stuff that's relevant to you in regards to your business, whether it be database management, whether it be lead generation, whether it be billing teams, or mortgage information, whatever it is, there's a variety of subjects here that you can actually take part in and follow and get some valuable information on. Those of you that are on, keep going, Brad. So those of you who are on dot loop, the deadline for dot loop support is running out soon. And we keep saying this, and I don't be surprised if it's not very close to the end of this month. So the deadline for dot loop support is running out soon. Follow these steps when you're ready. These initial steps prepares your dot loop configuration for easy integration into Command. Click on the link below. Now, there are some people that do not or haven't endorsed themselves in DocuSign yet. Hopefully they'll get there. If you do decide to stay at dot loop, it'll be a cost to you, but it won't integrate very well with Command. So I know that for some people they say it's easier, and for some people it's, oh, I got to learn another system. And then there's some people that just jumped over and said it's probably as easy as dot loop with maybe a couple of minor adjustments. So I asked you, this is a slide that you can follow the 3 easy steps. If you have any problem with this dot loop, David Whalen is standing by waiting to help you do what you need to do to get your stuff into Command before they shut dot loop down. Again, it's been an awesome June. It looks like it's going to be an awesome July, and it looks like the conversation that we've had last week or continue to be had this week is, and I was on a national call yesterday, and the call was surrounding by our agents going getting their unfair share of the listings. Listings are very, very difficult to get, but not impossible. It means that you just need to have more conversations with more people, and you can start off with your past clients or your sphere of influence or your database to sort of see if you can drum up some activity in regards to listings. And if anyone was ever contemplating and selling their house, I don't know of a better time to do it. The market is as strong as it has been or is going to be. Probably in my 25 years in the business, I have never witnessed what's happening. So when we talk about the roaring 20s, we talk about being hit with COVID-19. We talk about shorten our spring market. Now we've joined our spring and summer market, and we've got a really robust market going on here. But please, please, please do not get discouraged if you don't have a pile of listings. You just need to get refocused and get purposeful of having conversations around the listing table. And we'll talk about that more on the Zoom calls over the next couple of days as well. So have a great day. It looks like it's going to be lots of sun out there today, and I believe that there's heat wave warning still in effect for most of the province, and I know that it was probably a balmy 40 or 42 here in Fredericton yesterday afternoon. Have a great day. We'll talk on Friday. Any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Scott.